Welcome to this edition of Art Conversations. Today, I'm going to have an interview with Father Adrian, who is leaving this parish after working here for 8 years to go to his new posting in Holy Fam. And I'm going to ask him about some of his highlights here, some of his great memories here, some of the struggles, and his hope and dreams for this parish. So, good morning, Father.
Good morning. Yes, it has been 8 years since I've been appointed here. You know, a funny story that is always in my mind is that I couldn't say no to coming here because when the bishop approached me to come here to IHM, I happened to suffer from laryngitis. When I went to see the bishop, I couldn't say a word, and so, couldn't say no. So just happened to come and then took things as it is. And it's really very quick that 8 years have passed. And life here, I think it's fantastic, in a sense. Being my first parish as parish priest, to me, I think I had a very easy time, with my ideas and all, people being very receptive to the ideas, like the kampong nights that we had, that means the parish feast days, the great celebration that we have at the piazza, and this thing, having it under the stars, was something also very interesting because people wanted to put tents, and then I turn around and I tell them, where's your faith in God? And so basically most of our fiestas, if you remember, there is no tents, it was just a stage. And for me, what was very good about this, and I told the subsequent committees, is to keep this going, was because it brings people together. And it was very nice to see whole families coming together to celebrate. So the fiesta is one. The Christmas fiesta was also something very interesting because it's not only just celebrating Christmas, but it is also an opportunity to spread the good news to people around. Initially I wasn't very keen in doing this because it was around Christmas time and people being busy, and Mike pushed, and okay, I relented. And I'm happy that Mike pushed me to do this because it is also another opportunity, to see people gathering and the community working together to make this happen, and to, all the excitement and all that. So these two are really the two events that really stand out for me. Then of course, there are many other events that we have during the year, like the wedding anniversaries, as well as the Mass for the Sick. Well, these are important for me to the part of the life of the parish, to recognize marriages and to recognize also people who are not so well and need the sacraments. Ministries under my purview, I try to be active with them. RCIA, where I'm most active, and then of course there is the Vincent de Paul, the catechetics and all that. Well, it has been very good. People, are very open, and to me, the groups here, they're all willing to work. They're all willing to serve the church. And so, this is an experience that I have now, that I don't have to push so hard with people. My greatest fear starting was that I have to, really cajole people to move into a certain direction. But generally, my experience here with the groups, even with the parish discipleship retreat and all that we have, people were very receptive and things just went on very well. And so I don't have many worries in the sense, about whether it will work or whether things are done or not. So, in a way, my experience with the people here is very positive, and I'm very happy with that. The challenges that I have here is very few, very, very few, and that made life very pleasant for me here. But really, in the beginning, it's where the challenges were. Because if you remember at the beginning, that's where the whole talisman thing and all that were going on. And what was challenging was to try to solve that problem and try to bring people back again. Try to have people have faith in the church again. And also added on was that we are going to celebrate our 60th anniversary. So the challenge was to do major renovations as fast as we can and then reconsecrate the church so that we all can then from there move on. So in that sense, that was the most challenging time. The first months that I was here, before we started the renovations and all that, was to have the parish to pray for the parish. They offered mass, they offered rosaries and all that. And then we had that prayer session with Father Gino. And then we had the prayer of exorcism. And then after that, we went into renovations and all that. And then thankfully, everything went on smooth. And then from there, everything kicked off in the parish. I feel sad to leave like this. I was commenting with some people that I am leaving like the thief in the night and just disappearing. But it's the situation that we are in, and I don't think I have any choice. The reality is something that I have to deal with. And also, I think people in the parish also have to deal with that me departing in this time where I cannot really say goodbye personally. And I think also the challenge is getting to know the new parish priest. Because also for me, when I go over, that's the challenge as well. To get to know my parishioners, which is difficult in this time, especially where we all cannot meet. If you can come for Mass and then after that, everyone has to just go off. That's a problem. Hope for the parish is that it will just continue to grow spiritually and grow together as a community, that it can really be a shining beacon within the area. My hope for Father Paul is that you all will continue to give support now, no matter who he is, just the same way as you give support to what I like to say, my harebrained ideas, is to give him support as well. Because I think that's what we all need as priests to serve you, is your support. I would like to thank you all for this wonderful 8 years that I have here. I would also like to thank you all for your support. Without you, I can't do my work. Without you, the initiatives that we have and the community building that I was trying to do will never come to fruition. And I think, also, you all make me look good within the diocese because this parish is thriving. Yeah, with me as a leader, but without you, I'm a useless leader. And so, I really like to thank you all for all that you have done for me. And so, I will continue to pray for you all as I leave, and I hope you all will just continue to pray for me and my ministry in Holy Family.
On behalf of the parishioners, the staff, we really want to thank you for your selfless service in these 8 years, for leading the parish. especially I think these last months of how you have made the very best effort to open up the masses for ministries when we still could, and now that the resumption under limited conditions has started, you have increased the number of masses to make it really available for as many people as possible under the limited circumstances. But it shows your priestly heart for your people, how you care for them, and how you want to do the best to be there for the young and the old. And we really want to thank you for your service, and we assure you also of our prayers for you as you embark on this new mission in Louisiana.
Thank you for the kind words.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our IHM channel for upcoming videos and like this video and forward it to your friends. In August, we will have a new parish priest, Father Paul from the MEP Fathers, and I'll be interviewing him in the coming month so that he can also be welcomed in our parish and introduced to the parish. So keep a lookout for that.